Shut up and sit down.
Welcome back to Loud, Confused, and Ready. We are your hosts, Sam,
Cam,
Kip,
Elliot.
Ratchet and Clank. I don't believe any of you've seen it.
correct.
no.
I never even saw it anywhere
It's
promoted. I
still
haven't
on Family Video.
seen like a preview or anything for it.
Yeah.
It was a movie or a game?
Yeah, it was a movie. They made a movie.
I thought it was like the next
So
installment of the
thumbs
game.
up for
They did
Family
reboot the
Flick.
game though.
Yeah. Thumbs up for a family flick. It was entertaining. It's worth a watch. It stayed with the game lore,
Sweet.
and the dialogue was good. Overall, it was good. Good movie. I would say maybe 3.5 out of 5. You know,
Okay, it's not bad. It's a
yeah.
good review.
IMDb gives it 5.7 out of 10, so it's about the same.
Yeah,
So.
it wasn't bad at all. It's worth a watch. You know, we had more than a few laughs and whatnot. And I mean, you know, I'm more of a family man now, and whatnot, but I still like what I like, and it was entertaining.
Good.
And then it brought me back to playing the game a lot because I was just like,
Wow,
oh
the
man,
animation looks real good.
I forgot about all this shit. And
I never played any Ratchet and
my
Clank.
God.
I was more of a Jack and Daxter kind of guy.
I played both. I thought they were both.
I never played either, and I wanted to play both
Yeah,
because
they're-
they're both totally up my alley.
Yeah,
They're
awesome.
pretty great. So
Good platformers.
overall, good. Give it a watch.
Yeah,
Show enough.
I mean, just these screenshots, the animation looks dang good.
Yeah, it was a good story, and I actually hope that they make a sequel. I doubt that they will, but I hope that they do because I would watch the sequel.
Sweet.
What you got, Kip?
Who did Sylvester Stallone play in that movie?
I think he was the overall hero.
He was Clank.
No, he was
Adrian!
Clank doesn't
He was
talk.
a robot.
That's why he was Clank.
Okay, so what do we got? We got Paul Giamatti for Drek, John Goodman for Grimroth, Bella
Oh,
Thorne
Victor
for
Von
Cora.
Ion.
Oh, yeah. I know who that guy is.
Me too.
Shut
I
up,
also know.
Elliot.
Victor Von
Did
Ion.
you say shut up, Elliot? Or did you? Not Elliot.
The
said,
world
"Shut up,
will
Elliot."
never know.
Yes.
No.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll definitely give that one a watch. That one's on my list.
I watched WoW. We're just gonna move
You did
on.
watch Warcraft?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on moving.
That's fine. I did.
It is. If you know anything about the lore and stuff, it is worth a watch. The CG and stuff was pretty good.
It's the Black Portal opening the first time the
time,
orcs coming over to... Okay. Azeroth.
Duratan,
Yeah,
Over to
the
Azeroth.
Frostwolf clan.
Okay.
it
And it
was
sticks pretty...
way better than I thought it was. I thought the progression.
Is Garrosh in it? Did we already go over this last time? Garrosh Hellscream? I don't think he is.
Garrosh? No. It's the
It is just Thrall.
it's the shaman.
No,
No,
it's
there's
not-
no
it's not.
Oh,
Thrall.
wait, it's not Thrall because
not Thrall.
he's born later.
Too far.
Groldom.
Gro-
Is he the
Gul'dan. Or
Gul'dan
Gul'dan.
Is it Gul'dan? Yeah.
or Zoldan?
War-
Yeah,
The warlock.
the big fell magic
Yeah.
user Gul'dan and
Oh, yeah.
just so to kind of reinforce your point real quick, Rotten Tomatoes average rating for overall 28%, audience score 72%, which basically to me shows everybody who already knew everything about Warcraft went inside, and everybody that
The people that the movie was made
people that
for.
the people that already knew what was going on really liked it, and everybody else was like, "What the fuck's going on?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it really depends on if you like a good just fantasy style medieval type of story and
Rich lore, like a
yeah,
lot of good lore.
Yep. I mean, you can go into it not knowing anything about Warcraft, but if you know that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
you could still enjoy it. But yeah, I definitely had that same when I had first seen it, the same kind of review. Like if you knew anything about Warcraft or had seen it, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I want to see some Medivh, absolutely.
And Blizzard's CG capabilities
Dude,
have always
looks-
been
yeah,
top
yeah.
notch.
The Warcraft cinematics have always been
Back to
tight.
Warcraft 2 was
It's
the
like
first one I ever
Square Enix
played,
style,
and it was
where
amazing.
they do like the cinnamon, you know.
yeah, they're very good at that stuff.
Gul'dan.
Yeah, the only drawback I found was the progression of the story, like the editing, because it seemed choppy and rushed. And I get that they had a lot to go through in a short span of time, but it seemed like, you know, there could have been better ways.
And that storyline's not very exciting compared to
There's a lot.
ones later in the
I
series.
feel like that's where you start if you want to make it a series.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to make a saga,
for sure. Yeah,
that's where
you definitely, that's where the core of everything else
Yeah.
stems from. Even like some of the stuff that happens in the past is still framed from the future, if that makes sense.
Well, Gul'dan's still like a pretty big villain in the later story.
Well, I'm thinking, because I read the Well of the Ancients anthology. It was 3 books, and it takes place like a couple hundred years ago, as compared to present day in WoW. But it's a person is sent back in time and has to deal with things and influences things and that sort of thing. One of them's one of the dragon attendants for the aspects or whatever. But
So what do you guys think that? Do you guys think that they set it up in a way that they're going to do a sequel and they actually will continue to make those movies?
I don't see why you would go with that storyline if you don't intend to.
I feel like you can intend to, though, and then not have the numbers there.
Well, I mean, look
even,
at the reviews it got from the critics.
Even if it doesn't have the numbers there for like the next 2 or 3 years or whatever, I feel like even if they start up Kickstarter or something, enough of the audience would be like, we want this.
Just for clarification too, 160 million was the budget, and the box office return was 44 million. So that, I don't know if that affects your opinion. Of
that was
got
like 40%.
I doubt you'll see another one. Yeah.
you still have merchandise and stuff to consider too, for making money on that.
Who put that movie out? Was it Blizzard, or who was the studio behind it?
Universal was the studio that released
Universal?
it.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, again, there's a lot of good lore in that world, so I would love to see, a Lich King movie. They could portray Arthas really coolly. I could see
there are a lot of more interesting antagonist
storylines.
Get Deathwing. I would love a Deathwing movie. That would be amazing.
But see, the thing is, like, you have to choose whether or not you want to have a hit smash or you want to stick to authenticity.
Sure.
And everybody wanted them to stick to it. And I think the people who matter in this case were very glad that they did stick to it, because they're worried more about their, like you said, merchandising and their game than they are about movies, so.
And you got to almost hand it to them, because they, that was definitely a fan movie, where there are a lot of other...
that's why if you see anything after this would be, Kickstarter related, like, hey, we want to start this, but we need your donations.
Right, or something to go, if they're going to put that kind of work into it, it'll probably go straight to DVD, more kind of thing, tighter budget.
I'd still watch it.
Yeah,
I need your donations coming from Blizzard is one of the funniest things I think I've heard in a while.
Right. That's a very good point.
They probably had
they
that
are
100.
not hurting for money.
You said 106 mil or 160?
For a while.
I mean, for them, maybe. I mean, they still
They
had
lost
9 million.
more than half of their subscribers.
Yeah.
They've done so much stuff to try and keep anybody.
Right. But, I mean, you still consider the amount of money they make from that.
Aren't they going to try? Are they going to start doing their own legacy servers from like vanilla Warcraft? I thought I had heard something about.
They were... So I actually just heard about this a little bit. I didn't read up to finish kind of getting information. But from my understanding, there were people that were releasing the private servers, and they had them up, the vanilla servers, so you could play it like it was originally. And Blizzard had asked them to shut it down, and they did. And then they were in talks with Blizzard of setting up Blizzard-sponsored ones. And then it's been radio silence ever since. We haven't heard anything from either side. So I know there's people still setting up their own private vanilla servers, but as far as ones on network...
That was louder than anticipated.
That's all right. But besides that, we haven't really heard anything. So,
I am quite parched. I apologize.
It's all good. I think it would be great for them to do that. I would love to go and dabble in some vanilla WoW raids and whatnot.
That would take me back, man.
Oh man, 40 mans, but that'd be brutal.
I just go back to making friends online.
Yeah, right?
I tried to play, give it a good honest spot. I earned enough money in game to get a month subscription and whatnot and keep it going.
Okay.
But
I should probably check. I probably have enough gold to...
I just... Like, unless you have a group of friends on, I don't have, like, online friends anymore because my life being, the way it is already busy enough. Mm-hmm. So, like, I'm not gonna sit there and dedicate that time to be guild raids and shit like that. So like, it's friends. Like my friends sit down and we play it and stuff. That's great, and that would be the entire point for me. So like, I couldn't justify, you know.
And I could never play that game like that because I invested so much time into the raiding and the guilds and the min-maxing. Like, it's...
I've been playing since beta. And, I mean, with your hiatuses and stuff, you know, like where you take a year or so off or whatever.
Sure.
But, like, I've had an account since then.
And mine was not long after. When Burning Crusade came out, I was like level 40 or something like that. So I'd had it for a bit.
Yeah. I hit 60 before Burning Crusade. I think I had it right at launch.
Yeah, Elliot started playing it about maybe a couple months before I did, because you were playing it up at MSU, and I remember starting at like a torrent or something and just running around. But yeah, we had been playing since vanilla. I remember when Burning Crusade came out, we were doing
Alan.
Yeah, we were doing like the level 60, like 5 and 10 minutes.
Molten Core.
I do want to clarify. So me and my brother were on the same account. He was playing since beta and whatnot, and I was like essentially, you know, dealing with it and whatnot. And then in vanilla, that was my first account. So technically, my first account started in vanilla.
It's kind of
Just
funny
wanted to
because
make
you know, like we weren't all connected as far as like Xbox Live goes and online gaming. So when World of Warcraft was coming out, a couple of us, so Alan Hammond and myself specifically, you know, he was going up to Baker. I was going to Michigan State, so we wanted to keep in touch somehow, and that was kind of our avenue to do that. We'd meet up and play Warcraft, and then it all went from there. You know, you make all your other friends that you make or meet on there, and start a guild. Then your other buddies start playing, and you're all on the same server. But you definitely don't get that anymore, because my last time I played before this, the time that we played a few months back, I mean, I got on there and it was just like power level to 90 to try to catch up to my other buddies I was trying to play with.
Right.
Which is how that game feels in general now.
It's kind of it's a nice change of pace. Every now and then, I know Kip and I had a lot of fun playing together when we were for a little bit there. But then it wasn't always easy to line up and play with everyone. And we only played with Sam a couple times.
Yeah.
That was one of the biggest problems, I think, was because there's so much content now, and there's so many different places and variables as far as levels and stuff like that. Like, we never could really get on the same page as far as like, we're all level 100 and we're only gonna go do shit on these characters when it's us three are all on at the same time or whatever. And like, if one person out levels you by a couple levels, then it completely changes. There's all the phasing issues and everything else, and it's just it's a lot less conducive to play with a group consistently anymore, I think.
And it's difficult too, because we all start up new characters, and it's like, well, I want to make a blood elf this or a tauren this, so we all try to get to a level and meet up somewhere. But then you're right. Like, if I get on, I really want to play that character, but I gotta wait for you guys. And if I put in an hour or two, I'm leveling up like 10 fucking times.
Yeah, exactly. It's so fast now that it's like, okay, now it's level 20.
Years ago, if I did that, I could get on and get 1 or 2 levels, and it's not too terrible. I could at least drop back and help you guys out for a couple hours and still play together and have that fun.
But I do kind of like how it's changed now, because I personally would prefer leveling up at hyperspeed versus taking for fucking ever to level up, because now it's like end game geared is essentially what we're talking about, where they're like the best way to have consistency is for everyone to be max level and running raids or doing instances or whatever else you're trying to do. There you go. And I'm okay with that. You know, it just takes a minute for everybody to get end game, but that does mean that you lose out on doing, you know, lower dungeons and stuff, unless you're trying to get achievements. Lower dungeons together, getting, you know, caring about equipment. Equipment doesn't fucking matter, because you always have heirlooms and everything. And discovering new areas and stuff, there's no point. Again, unless you're doing achievements.
You're right in that it's very geared towards endgame, which is great unless you're someone like me that loves every part of the game except endgame.
Yeah,
like, and I did some raids and shit like that, and it was fun, but it's like I don't have enough time to get on and play for 5 hours or whatever.
Well, it's not like that anymore.
I just don't.
But yeah, I know what you're saying.
I do like
getting on, organizing all the people, getting in there. I mean, fuck, that can take half an hour just by itself.
The leveling aspect of it, though, was something I really enjoyed. You know, you get a few levels a week, And that was kind of fun. You reach max level, and it's like, all right, I've reached the height of my character. I don't really like having to... so my equipment level is this, but it needs to be another 500 higher, so now I've got to do, like, even higher endgame shit to get better gear to do the other endgame shit.
Same as the Destiny grind. It was like, you beat all the stuff, but now you need light levels. And it's like, go do the same.
So now maybe, hopefully, it drops for me.
It just doesn't feel like I'm accomplishing anything at that point. Like, it from 1 to 100 or 110, wherever they're at now, when you get there, it feels like an accomplishment. And when I get new gear, it's just... I got new gear.
Yeah, it's shiny.
I really like over the years I started like something like 5 or 6 different guilds or whatever. All of them were always social, right? So we liked power leveling people, and we liked doing stuff as a guild. We would get all the shamans and whatnot, your alts and whatever. You turn into wolves and you just run around and do like wolf pack hunts and stuff like that. We would do hide and seek in Orgrimmar, and whoever won got X amount of guild gold or whatever. I also really liked doing achievement runs. So like all the mounts and stuff, going and getting certain stuff.
I love mount hunting.
So like that stuff I think is great for endgame because you don't necessarily have to sit there and grind raids and stuff like that. And now another thing,
rep.
Yeah. If you want to waste your life.
Well, that's what you gotta do for some of those mounts.
Some of those you absolutely do. But
it's like, sorry, just to interject. It was like when me and Elliot were trying to do we went for the Raven, whatever it is.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I got that.
In the
Centurion.
Watching down. And we went and ran it once, and we were like, all right, we can do this. Like, this is super easy. And it was like, oh, yeah, you can only run it once a day.
Dude, I did that with like 3 characters for about a week and a half, and I finally got it.
Yeah.
Nice. See, and I went, well, fuck that. Like, I mean, if it was something like we could go work our ass off for a couple hours and do it, that grind to me is okay. But the grind of you get one shot, and if it doesn't drop, fuck you, try again tomorrow.
24 hours.
That's just self-imposed.
Mm-hmm.
It worked for me because I just, like I said, I parked 3 characters there, and I just log in.
But that's what you wind up having to do. Like you have 11 alts or 11 characters on one server. And just all of them are there until you get it.
But all that's good to me for is I reach level 20 with my new character, and then I get to ride the thing that I got with my end game character.
Right.
But the problem is, like, I tried with the guild that we made when we were all together to try and get enough people in. Because I'm really good at recruiting and stuff. Not so good at keeping people there. Because I'm like, I got shit to do. I can't just sit there and hang out with these people, like, the entire time that they're on.
They're all on. Sam?
I'm all right. They're like, how come nobody's on? It's like,
Sam?
well, I can't control everybody.
Sam?
Like, I can only... Where are you?
Sam?
You promised me falafels.
Hello? Is anybody there?
So, like, I tried to get, I had 10 people I recruited that were solid and were on throughout the week, but they weren't always on at the same time. We weren't definitely not on at the same time. So I was like, all right, well, I'm on, but one other person's on, and I know he's grinding this instance, and I know that's what he's going to be doing for the hour that he's going to be on. So, but, like, back to what you were saying about the 4 hour skip or whatnot. Raids now, they do it in sections, and they do it like instances. So if you wanted to, you do flex raiding, and you just do that portion. So it's like running an instance, but then you have to wait, a week until it comes up again. So, but it's easier to run raids, and you don't have to do it for 4 hours, but it still has the CD of a week.
That was sometimes the best part.
Sometimes. I made it a job, and Lindsay,
So did
my
I.
wife, she
Oh,
hated
absolutely.
me.
I did
because,
too.
like, I'd be like, all right, well, I'm absolutely useless to you for the next 4.5 hours.
Right.
But I need help with our baby. I'm like, I don't care about you or our baby or this house. I will burn it all down.
These other 24 people are much
Go get
more
that
important.
DKP. I don't
I'll
need
tell
that
you
shit
what.
about no
Tier 6
Oh,
chest.
God, DKP.
I was a really fucking cool dude at Michigan State when everybody's partying in the dorm room, and they come over, and I'm just sipping out a fucking 5th of Bacardi Raz by myself
They're like,
playing
yo,
Warcraft.
Elliot, let's go party. And you're like,
Dude, when are you gonna come out here? It's like, I'm playing with Alan.
Oh, let's go have a foursome. Why don't you go fuck fuck yourself. I'm almost done.
Why'd you need dressed like a pirate? Shut up!
Why wouldn't he be?
There's 5 people in the Simpsons. That's more than a foursome. So I'm not
We're battling on the boat to fucking tell Drossel, shut up.
One of these players might be a girl. There are literally 4 girls in the living room. Yeah, but one of these might be one.
But the best part was it would be girls coming over and trying to get me to come out to the party. Like, no.
So overall, wow, the movie.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about.
If you know the stuff or you actually like fantasy, it's worth a watch.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Loud, Confused, and Ready. If you like that, please hit the like button and subscribe. Show your support, we greatly appreciate it. We also have other videos that you might like by clicking on this one over here or this one over here. You can also let us know what you think on our Twitter, Instagram, all those things are in the description below. Thanks.